Mrs. Poplove, do you think it's fair to say that you and I are backshot experts?
Of course, Mr. Poplove. We've been experts since 1969.
That's right, and today we're putting our expertise to good use, question mark, by reviewing a bunch of different characters in Sparking Zero based on their backshot abilities. We're going to be giving them 1 to 5 stars, and we're going to be grading them on taking and giving based on how they look. So some might take, some might give, some might do both. Let's kick things off with Captain Ginyu here. Mrs. Poplove, what do you think about Ginyu's backshot proficiency?
He's a giver, but in reality, like, he takes really good backshots, but he's a giver at with 3-star proficiency.
Yeah, I think he wants those backshots, right? But he's kind of like shy about it, or he's not sure. Like, he doesn't maybe realize that he wants them necessarily.
True. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Plus, he's got those horns, so when you're giving backshots to Ginyu, you can do a lot with that. Let's move on to Raccoon.
Well, he is, I would say, same as. No, actually, he's a giver, but he's a 2-star. He's more about the looks rather than the skill, or
yeah. I think I agree with you. I would even go as far as 1 star. I just don't think he has any technique. Like, look at him. He's all I'm trying to get a good shot of him. He's all just big muscle man, and I don't know if he cares about you when he's giving those back shots. I think he just kind of is more interested in himself.
Yeah, he's probably looking at the mirror while giving back shots.
Yeah, exactly. So moving on now, we got Birder here, and I feel like he can go in either direction. What do you think?
Wow, it's hard to say, but he's definitely not a taker, I would say, but definitely gives back shots, and it's hard to say if it's good or bad at it. I would go with bad at it. He's all about the looks, I think.
Interesting. So for your reference, by the way, since we haven't gotten to that part in Dragon Ball yet, these guys are all on the same team, like Raccoon, Ginyu, most of this front row. So it's interesting that you're kind of having these consistent thoughts about them, because they are very much of the same ilk. But I think for me, I think Birder gives, but he's just not competent. Maybe a 2-star giver. He just never really refined his technique, and he doesn't pay enough attention to his partner to really care and listen to their backshot needs.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
True. So let's move on to Jace here, a little space Australian Ginyu Force member. What do you think?
He takes back shots like a champ. So 5-star.
Wow, is it the hair?
Yes.
I think
not the white hair and how long it is. You can pull that thing.
I agree with you that he takes it, but I don't think he takes it like a champ. I think that he's still learning how to best take back shots and how to most enjoy himself and the people giving him back shots. So I think he's a 3, but I can see your point about with the hair and the 5. I think he can get to a 5 in my opinion.
Yeah, he definitely has potential.
Totally. What do you think about Guldo?
Oh my god.
I guess one thing I should tell you about him, he can kind of paralyze you and stop time while he holds his breath. So that's something about him.
Ooh, I would say he is a giver. But he's a 2 at it.
Wow, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think he lacks the confidence in himself that he needs for quality back shots. I think he relies too much on his special abilities, and not everybody wants that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but yeah.
What do you think about King Cold? He's got a cape and everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And he has a tail, right?
Oh yeah, huge tail. Yeah.
That is he's a giver. But I think that dark lipstick on him, he's a little bit full of himself, I think. So I would give him a 3 just because of like what I'm getting from his personality. But look wise, he's really good at giving. But I would go with 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of a little bit different than you on this one. I think I would give him a 1 for giving. He prefers to give, and usually he's giving, but he's a 1 because he doesn't really care about what he's doing. He's just kind of caring about himself and being royal and regal with his cape. But I think that secretly once in a while he takes, and he's a 5-star at it, but no one can ever know, right? If you ever find out like he kills you or something.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see him taking like a champ.
Yeah, King Cole takes it like a champ. So moving on now to Android 16. What do you think of this guy?
He's a 5-star at giving. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the earrings, he's got the hair, he's got the like he has such like a strong jawline and look to himself, but he's got those kind blue eyes, kind of.
Yeah, and he has also giving like confidence and experience. I don't know.
Yeah. The only downside, I think he is fully mechanical, so I'm not sure that he can give it in the traditional sense. But there's other ways you can give.
Yeah.
5 stars. Moving on, we've got Android 17 here. What do you think? I think I know what you think. Can I guess?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna say 5-star taker.
Oh my gosh, yes! You know me.
I mean, the character just kind of speaks for himself.
Yeah.
I think though he can
also, like
he
can pull that hair really good too.
Yeah. And like you can pull on the scarf or the bandana, whatever that is, handkerchief, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think he can take, or he can give rather, but he definitely prefers to take, and maybe he's not like a 5-star giver. If he does give, like he's solid but not amazing at it. What do you think about this version of him when he's a park ranger?
Still a 5-star taker, but I would say 3 at giving. Like he can give.
Yeah. But I think we both agree, right? Like most of the time he's taking, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. What about his twin sister, Android 18?
Oh my god, they both have that bisexual haircut that I like. She's also a giver and a taker. She's 5-star at taking and 5-star at giving.
I struggle with this one because there's so many different ways you can interpret Android 18 when it comes to backshots. I think that she puts on like a very kind of cold or icy persona, but I think she just wants to be held. So I agree with you, 5-star taking. I'm not sure if she gives or not, because I feel like either she's like 50-50 split, she gives as much as she takes and she's 5 stars at both, or she doesn't give at all. And I don't know, I just can't make up my mind about that, but I agree with you, 5-star taking. Let's move on now to Android 19. I'll start us off here. I'm just gonna say does not give, does not take. Completely devoid of any of that. But also if Android 19 did, 1 star for both, in my opinion.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally agree. Like he's not there. He's not in that area of expertise at all.
No, definitely not. I don't think that Android 19 even knows what backshots are necessarily.
No.
What do you think about Dr. Giraud?
He's a giver for sure. He's a giver, and I would say he's not really good at it though. He's like a 1 star.
Totally. He like the look he's serving us right now, the face he's giving us is like, I only care about mine and nothing else. That's the vibe that I'm
exactly.
getting. Yeah. He does have the long hair, but he's never gonna let you give it to him.
Exactly. Yeah. Never.
Even if when he's solo and he's, playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero by himself, even though he's experimenting, with himself, he would never let anyone else do it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the evil wizard Babidi?
Seriously, I would say, well, she's a taker.
Wait, did you say she?
I feel like
yeah, Babidi's a boy.
Really? I thought I saw some like on her top with
Oh, I
Okay.
see what you're
Yeah.
saying. I think that's just like the part of it being 3D graphics. That's why the chest looks like that.
Okay, I see. A he. Um, is he old?
I think he's pretty old. I don't really know his age off the top of my head. And I guess
Okay.
like, yeah, go ahead.
I think right now he's a taker and he used to be a taker, but he's a 1 now, but he used to be a 5 in his golden era.
Wow. I think he's a giver, but he's a 1 because he's just like he definitely like watches himself in the mirror and he literally does not care about what he's giving it to. He just wants the feeling of giving because it gives him like feelings of power or whatever.
I can't believe I thought it's she.
Watch all the comments, be
I
like,
guess
oh my
maybe
god.
like yeah, I mean like the skirt also fooled me.
Yeah. No, I can totally see it. Like we haven't gotten to that part of the show watching it together, so I can totally see from the outside how that would be a lady character.
Yeah.
What about Dabra, the former king of the demon realm?
He's a 5 at giving backshots. Totally.
Is it because of the like horns and the ears and the facial hair, you think?
Yes, he looks like the devil.
I think that he's a 3 at giving because I think that he gives me like unrefined vibes. Like maybe he doesn't have the techniques that you would want. And I think that once in a while he takes, because that belt is serving me taking energy, but he's kind of just like bad at that. He kind of like starfishes. So maybe he's kind of like a 2. Like he can be better, but I don't know. He just doesn't seem to care when he takes.
I think like the red color on him is just like makes him look so passionate. So
Oh,
I would say
interesting.
that he's good
Passion.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, when he spits on you, he freezes you, turns you into a stone statue. So
That's definitely bad. I hope it does not spit on me.
yeah, I don't want Dabra spitting on me. All right, now we got everyone's favorite Freeze a Force soldier, generic guy, number 8142. What do you think?
He's a giver, but he's like 1, I would say. Like he's just he doesn't seem passionate as much as like maybe just like it's because the previous one that looked like David, I forgot his name. He's kind of a tough act to follow. That's why I'm saying like he's a 1 now. But yeah, he's a giver.
I think he's given lots of times in life, but he's never like satisfied anybody with his backshots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there. 1 star for him. Now, we got a few variations of Broly here. What do you think in this version of him?
He is a versatile for sure, giver, taker, and I would say 5-star at taking and 2-star at giving. Yeah. I think he likes to take it more than he likes to give it.
Interesting. So I'm with you there, but I think he's kind of secretive about being a 5-star taker. Definitely doesn't know how to give, but as he transforms and gets more buff and more aggressive, what do you think of this version?
Still 5-star taker, 4-star giver now.
Oh, he's getting better at giving. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you there. I think he does get better at giving as well. But once he gets into this state, I think he stops taking and he becomes a sloppy 1 at giving.
Yes, I totally agree. He doesn't want to take it anymore.
Yeah. So then that was the non-canon version of Broly, which is a whole thing. This is the canon version of him. What do you think this version of him does? Or his proficiency?
Wow. I would say he's still a versatile. He still likes to take them, but he's too powerful to likes to be controlled. So he's like a 1 at taking and a 4 at giving.
I can see that. I was thinking while you were mentioning all of your reasons, like I was thinking he's not gonna be taking, but I do like the thought that like, yeah, he does want to take, he's just too powerful, so he's a 1. Agree with you there. But I think he gets worse at giving as he powers up again, because I think he's like maybe losing his composure.
Yeah. Wait, is he like? Does he have white eyes?
Yeah, he doesn't have like pupils or whatever. They disappear.
Hmm. Okay, this is a tough one. I would say he doesn't take anymore for sure, and he's a giver, but like a 1.
Yeah. Maybe 2 on like 1 in a million times it's like a 2 maybe, but yeah, 1. And then in this form, I think that, yeah, kind of like in his non-canon form, I think he only gives and he just has no control. So like, 1 or like
Yeah.
minus 1,000.
Yeah, 1 as a giver and 0 taking.
Yeah, totally with you. What about Super Garlic Jr.?
To be honest, I think he's such a gentle giver, which makes him like a 4 for me.
Wow, I did not see that coming. So even though he's got like the angry veins and like the big chunky muscles, you think he's like a more gentle?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go with just like a 3 giver on this one. I think he can satisfy, but it's kind of like a mid 3 where he's just kind of like, you can do better, you can do worse. That's kind of where I'm at with him.
His face is really gentle. Maybe that's why I'm going with gentle.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I guess I've seen him in different lights than you, so maybe I'm not reading it the same way. That's why.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Wheelo
cannot be included in the category.
I think he's a taker because I think that his crotch opens up for the taking.
Oh my gosh.
Opens up like a mouth, like I don't know.
I feel like he can. Is he even able of understanding pleasure?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna do 2 more because we don't want this video to be 8,000 hours long. But folks at home, if you're enjoying this and if you're following along, let us know who you think is your favorite kind of giver or taker or best at it from the characters we've looked at. But B, we're going to continue this in another part as long as you're interested in it. So if you are, drop a like, hit subscribe, hit hype, whatever all those YouTube things exist, like the notification bell. But for this video, we're going to do 2 more. So penultimate character, Turles. What do you think?
Turles is a versatile, I would say. And he's like a 3 at both. Like he's in the process of learning how to give and take backshots, I think.
I'm kind of along the same lines as you, but I think he's worse. I think he's a 2, but I can see the case for 3. But yeah, he's definitely versatile for sure.
Yeah.
I think to end things, we're gonna have to end with Bardock, who folks at home might remember we rated as the most smashable, character in our previous video where we were rating all of the characters on whether we would smash or pass on them. You can check out the video for that in the description or on my channel, wherever you want to click. But Bardock, what do you think?
Is that his tail like around his waist?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, he's a giver, like a 5-star plus, and because of his tail, I'm gonna add more plus, like 2 other pluses.
I completely agree with you, babe. I think he is the ultimate giver. I think that he knows how to give you what you want, even when you don't know what you want, and like he knows exactly. Yeah. He knows when to pull the hair. He knows when to scratch the back. He knows when to smack. He knows when to be gentle. He has it all. He has it all in his toolkit, and that's why he's so confident with his smirk.
Yeah. So gentle too when he wants to.
Yeah, which is not often. Well, Mrs. Poplove, thank you so
plus.
This has been an illuminating experience. Thank you so much. I feel like I've learned a lot about you today.
Yeah, same here.
We're going to have some talks after this, I think.
Yeah.
Folks, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, thank you for being a part of it. I had a lot of fun, and thank you everybody at home for watching. If you want us to do more of these Backshot reviews, let us know in the comments below, and we'll be back. Thanks again, Mrs. Poplove. I'll see you in about 2 seconds.